Hello. In this video, we're going to go ahead and look at the definition for a relation and then a function. So a relation is simply a set of coordinates. Basically, you can take anything on the coordinate grid and start, putting anything on there. A smiley face is a relation. It's just, a couple of points here and a bunch of points there. So it's just a relation. That's all it is. A function, on the other hand, is a little bit more strict in its definition. A function is a relation. So we begin with this definition, but it's a special kind of relation. It's a relation in which each independent value corresponds to exactly one dependent value. In other words, the x's don't repeat. Okay, so that's really what we mean by a function. In other words, this smiley face that we had, that's not a function, because notice that this x value here is the same as this x value here. So that is not a function. However, if we were to have something like this, a squiggly face that might look like this, or some other weirdness, that's not really going to work out well. Let's look at it this way. If I just had a, shall we say, almost a sine wave type situation happening, this is a function because each of the x values occur only one time throughout all of this. So that's what a function would be. Let's look at the definition for domain and range as well. So every relation has a domain. The domain of a relation is the set of all independent values in a relation. So generally speaking, for this class, our independent values are going to be x values. That's the reason we have those listed there. But it doesn't have to be x. It could be t, it could be y, it could be smiley face. It doesn't matter the variable that we use. The independent value is the value that you get to choose. The dependent value is the value that you get after plugging in the independent value. Okay, so every relation also has a range. So the range is the set of all dependent values in a relation, aka the y values. So the range will be the y values, the domain will be the x values. But I mean, technically it's not necessarily x and y exactly all the time, but most of the time for us it will be. Alrighty, well, I believe that is it for this particular video. I will go ahead and leave it here, and I will see you in the next one. Have fun.